Hello, I'm Lucatorix and welcome to part 12 of the Bad Economy Challenge on Rome Total War. So there's quite a lot going on in this campaign, as you can probably tell, and we're going to get straight into it. But first, at the end of the last episode I had a little bit of a dilemma because basically I didn't know where to move this army of Ariogaisius. If I can click on him please. Yep, there we go. Game's cooperating now. I didn't know where to move this army because we lost a big army of the Gauls called Lucio the Mad. We don't know what direction he went. I can't find him anywhere. So I came up with a plan. I thought that the logical thing to do was really, if I want to destroy Lucio the Mad without knowing where he is, really going for the last Gaul settlement, which I believe is Numantia. Yep. This is the last Gaelic settlement in the whole game. So if I destroy this settlement, moving this army down here towards Numantia, then wherever Lucio the Mad is, he'll be gone because his faction is gone. Or he'll be turned rebel anyway. So that's what I've decided to do. We're going to start moving in this direction. Oh, okay. Yes, that is Lucio the Mad. Okay, well, not what I expected. He's probably heading for Lebanon, but he could be heading back to Numantia. Okay, well, now we know where he is. That's good, at least. Alright, so that's fine. Other than that, I think we've done everything we can this turn. Just to sort of summarise, we are hanging outside of Rome on this bridge, hoping that we get attacked by Marcus Maxentius. We can have our phalanx on the bridge. This army of Rickburgus, I think it is. Yep, Rickburgus is coming down south to support him as well. We have a decent amount of money, considering this is of course the challenge where we have to restrict money, restrict economic growth as much as possible. So we're actually doing a pretty good job on the money front, and I'm actually going to spend a bit of money now just trying to form armies so we can strike particularly against the Romans. So here's another thing I've quickly noticed. So this army here of Adalberina of Aventicum, he was meant to be moving down south towards the Macedonians, but really we can make big strides against the Dacians here. I've been forming a small army in Lovacy, this one over here, mainly spear warbands. So what we could do is if we combine these two armies, we could probably take Aquincum and defeat Captain Digis of the Dacians as well. Which is a pretty good plan because we've really been ignoring the Dacians a bit too much. They've taken advantage of us because we haven't had enough armies. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus on Aquincum and this settlement, which is Uvavum, no, Campus Lazages. Try and take this region because I think it could be quite easy to take. So I'm going to get these three guys to come down, let's come down south and try and join Adalberina. So Adalberina, come up here for a second. And we're going to try and join these two armies up and take Aquincum. That's going to be the plan. And really focus against the Dacians rather than the Macedons, because we haven't got enough force to deal with the Macedons, but I feel like we have enough force to deal with the Dacians. So that's the plan over here. Okay, I think we've done enough recruiting. We've done everything we can do. So let's end turn and see what happens. I think quite a lot will happen this turn, to be honest. Right, end turn. Let's see what happens. The Brutii do nothing, but straight away we've been attacked by the Romans. Now, this is kind of a shame. Yeah, okay. This isn't exactly what I wanted. I wanted to get more force down here before this happened. Unfortunately, a lot of Roman force has attacked us. The plan was, as I said, was to wait for this guy, Rickburgus, to come down and then defend ourselves against Rome. It seems like that's happened a little bit too early. So Marcus Maxentius, bear in mind we are on a bridge. So although it says the strength ratio is 4 to 15, we are on a bridge, so advantage is ours in that respect, at least from our defensive position. But that is a strong army. That is a very, very strong army. Yes. Okay. That is kind of ridiculous, yeah. And then Captain Sextius has a decent army as well. And Gaius Maxentius has, well, I say decent. The combination of Sextius and Maxentius has a decent army. I've got to back off. I can't win this, right? You know what? I'm actually going to fight this battle, and I have a couple of reasons for fighting it. First of all, I fear if I back off, they probably will be able to catch me up anyway, because we're sort of backed off to a mountain and, well, the sea, basically. So, I feel like they'd be able to catch me up, and this is our best defensive position possible. It's a shame that we couldn't get support, but he'll come down anyway, Rickburgus. He'll come down, and then he'll have a stronger army, probably. I still think we can do a really good job. Well, we've got 5 spear warband. That's not easy to get through, even if you're Romans, because it's on the bridge. So, we'll do what we can. We'll do what we can out here. It's not going to be easy. Let's just see how this goes. Right, so here we are, and it really isn't a very big river, which is again a bit of a shame. In fact, there's a massive shame. In fact, where even is the right, okay. It's so shallow that you can't really see the crossing points, but I believe there are two. I believe that is a crossing point, and I believe that that's very I think this is a crossing point. It's got to be. Yeah. I think this is a crossing point, and that is. It's slightly ambiguous, I will give you that. Or could that be a crossing point? Okay, this is slightly concerning. I don't even know where the crossing points are. No, I think it is these two up here. Okay. A bit annoying there are two crossing points. I would much prefer if there was one bridge, and we could just defend that. But you don't get everything you want in life. So, what we'll do... I want to just defend this one passage, but I know the Romans could sneak around so easily around here. So what I'm going to do, I'm only going to have one phalanx. I'm going to have one phalanx here, just defending this passageway. It's unlikely they'll use the second passageway. Quite often they just like to cram into this one. So I don't want to sort of split my force up when nobody's going to come around here. We'll have him around here, and we'll have one... Actually, we'll have both generals around here as well. So there we go. That's a decent force to protect that crossing point. Now for this lot... We're going to have to move them up when the time comes, but they're just going to try and block this way as best as they can, basically. We'll get them into a sort of formation like this, if I can get all of them into position. Kind of like that. We'll sort it out in a second, and then we'll have the archers over here, not on skirmish mode, firing at will, defending their position. And then, yeah, that'll be fine. So start the battle and then pause it immediately. And whoa, a bit of a lag spike. Apologise by that because a lot of Roman armies just spawned in. Right, so, okay. So what we want to move everyone into position. You along here. I'll get everyone into position and then I will tell you once I've done that. Right, okay, I've directed them into the right positions. What we'll do, we'll press play. They're going to move out of phalanx because they need to be as quick as they can. I did tell them to get out of phalanx. Hopefully they do that. Yeah, they do. Just because they need to be as quick as they can, get into position, and then put the spears down. They don't seem to be out of phalanx. Well, they're not doing what they're told, are they? Come on. Oh my god, this is going to be a bit intense now. Guys, you should have done what you were told. Hopefully it takes them a little while to get across the river. Now get the spears down. And they're in position. Now that is quite hard to get through. If they get their spears down, that is. Lads, there we go. They got the spears down. That is quite tough to get through. Trust. Still, that is a lot of Romans. So, oh dear. A few of them do seem to be going for the other passageway. Sorry, it's very slightly laggy. This is a huge amount of troops to deal with. My computer is not used to dealing with this many troops, especially concentrated in such a small area. So I'm going to back off a little bit. But yeah, you can see what's going on. You can see that troops over there heading in this direction to the secondary passage, which isn't good. How are we doing so far? We have... it's pretty even. And I'm concerned for my phalanx. I don't think this is going to end well for us. Oh, we've killed someone though. I'm sorry, I apologise for the lag. Nothing I can do about it. Marcus Maxentius is dead. He charged right in there. He is dead. One of our phalanxes collapsed. Yeah, I feel like we are going to die. But Marcus Maxentius is dead. That's big news. That's big time news. Right, I want one of my generals. The thing is, I don't want to sacrifice one of my generals as well. That's the problem. I'm going to put these guys in skirmish mode now. I don't know if I want to sacrifice one of my generals. I'm not going to get him to charge him. We're not going to win this, but it's about getting as many kills as we can. And we inflicted damage by virtue of the fact we killed Maxentius, although a lot of us have been killed. So, I don't know. As a raw figure, I'm not sure. Not usually this laggy, I do apologise. I've only got a small laptop, so it can't really deal with huge amount of troops. And there's about 2,000 on the field, probably a bit more. So, you know. Who's dead? Oh, Servius Maxentius is dead. I'm very happy. I don't care if we lose this now. Servius Maxentius. Huge mass rout there as well. Well, I say. To be fair, huge mass rout. That was big. That was big. Huge amount of Roman troops just collapsed. Probably isn't big, big enough to sway it in our favour. Bear in mind there are backup armies and these guys. But that was pretty amazing. Okay, we did a very good job there. These guys are just standing in the water. Okay, lads, you have fun doing that, I suppose. How many units are here? Is it only 2? Oh no, these guys are fighting, but they are basically down to nothing. Okay. Okay. Right, okay, this is very, very interesting. These guys incidentally have come back this way. They probably know it's just easy to get through via this way. I'm not sure. Right, what I want really is the lads to go like this and then like this. Ignore the routing troops. Just get here. Like, hit. No, for God's sake, lads, do what you're told. Just for once in your life. Oh, no. There we go, there we go. Quickly get into this position. Oh, this is going to be a bit intense. Maybe I shouldn't have moved them. Well, why are you moving backwards? Come on. Okay, this is not going to end well. I kind of screwed that up. Kind of screwed the movement up. That is a real shame. They're not going to get their spears down in time. Screwed that up big time. Oh well. These things happen. That is a shame. I completely screwed that up. I should have just left them where they were. Oh dear. Right, okay. We've killed 50% of their army, and we had a much inferior army as well. That's kind of mad. Guys, you just need to get your spears down. Okay, zooming in was a bad idea. You need to get your spears down. Like, particularly you, who are just dying. Yeah, this is going to be a massacre now. But we've killed 2 generals. I'm very happy about that. And we can just retreat. And once we retreat, then, I'll be very, very happy with the result. Another general, Leonatus of Ambracia, is that we killed 3 Roman generals. I'm very, very happy. I don't care if we lose now. This has been really, really great. 3 Roman generals we've killed. Let's just pause it for a second and kill some of these routing troops with the general. Why not? So who's routing? We have you. Surely you're not the general, right? Just in case, get in. You, just get these Astarte. Just make sure nobody escapes, please. But I don't think that one guy is the Roman general, but I can't risk it. I've got to make sure that... Is he the Roman... Oh, he was the Roman general. Good job, I did make that decision. 4 generals. Chrysolorus of Athens is now dead. We've killed 4 generals in one battle. Wow. The bad thing about the Senate is, or the good thing for them, bad thing for me, is that I swear they just spawn generals out of nothing. Like, killing generals doesn't actually mean a huge amount because they always need generals for the Senate. So, they might just spawn some random people out of nowhere. That's very, very possible. But still, just get as many of these guys down as possible. I'm very happy with how this has gone. What are percentages? 37 to 54%. We've killed way more than them. And as a raw figure, yeah, should be very much in our favour. These guys are standing strong as well. So are these guys. And yeah, I'm generally quite happy with this. Right, you guys, you could be doing a little bit more work. Who are you? Are you another Roman general that we haven't killed yet? Can we get another general down? Where is he? Where is he? Or was he just a bodyguard? I think he was just a bodyguard. Okay, that's a shame. You kill that routing unit. Yeah, pretty sure that was just a bodyguard. Fine. Some other guys coming across the bridge. Right, I'm going to make an executive decision very, very quickly. You have run out of missiles. You just need to retreat. There's nothing more you can do. You've done your bit. Just run now. That's it. Run out of there before the Romans can get to you. You're fast. You're faster than a lot of the Roman troops. It should be fine. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to kill that general as well. But still, very, very happy with how it's gone. We'll stand here. Because there's no point, just retreating these guys when I think they can kill a lot of these guys. Like Wellerheads, they're not going to stand a chance. War Dogs, not going to stand a chance. But the majority of these guys are absolutely dead. All the phalanx has collapsed on this side, which is fair enough. I don't mind. They've done a solid, solid job. Look at this. My goodness, there's a lot of dead Romans. I mean, a lot of dead Germans as well, but that is a massacre like I've never seen before. That is incredible. That is incredible. But yeah, I'm not going to get my generals involved just because I don't want to risk them dying. There's no point. The archers are going to get away. We'll just have the generals around here. Probably going to retreat in a second. It's fine. Not a big deal. We've done a very, very solid job here. An excellent, excellent job. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to speed up a little bit because it's just them fighting Astarte. I'll tell you how it goes. Right, some lads are coming from over here. Who are they? Weletes, Principes. You know what? I'm just going to get my generals out of the battle. I don't particularly want them to fight now. There's no need. Just get up the hill and go. It's fine. I don't mind at this point. Rather than not go towards the, just go that way, please. Yeah. How are the phalanx doing? Pretty good job against Astarte, actually. Very good job. Very happy. If they could hold out and kill the general, then that's a dream come true. Get over here, lads, and retreat, please. Thank you. But very, very good job. I'm happy with this. It's a victory for the Romans, but it is a Pyrrhic victory, very much so. I really want the generals just to charge across here and die at the hands of the phalanx. That would be a beautiful end to this battle. Looks like he's about to do it, It looks like he's about to do it. Unfortunately, these guys getting hit by the Weletes. Bit annoying. General, please kamikaze yourself. Come on, let's get this general down. He might be a little bit too strong for one single unit, though. Plus, with Weletes fire, I think we're not going to be able to get this guy down. It's a shame. Yeah. They just broke through the line. Oh well. Oh well.
The enemy has snapped.
Well, it was a close defeat, the game says there. We deployed 700 men and we got 1,000 kills. They deployed about 1,300, 1,400, and they got about 500 kills. So we did a very, very good job. We killed 4 generals. Very happy. And of course, this leaves the road to Rickburgis pretty free. When Rickburgis gets down to Rome, there should be a lot less troops around, a lot less generals. It should have a much better time. Plus, none of our generals have died. It's in general, it's a pretty good day, I'd say. Right, so Lucio the Mad has attacked Leminum. Interesting. Okay, interesting. We'll sort that out in a second. Dacians have attacked Vicus Marcomanni, which kind of puts a spanner in the works for my plan for taking Aquincum. Bit of a shame. Spain want to talk. Nope, they don't apparently. Okay, a few things have happened. First of all, where did my army go? Did it go back to Arretium? Yes, it did. Okay, it did. I was going to say, if they just died, I would not be very happy. So let's have a look at a couple of things. Alliance between the Seleucids and Scythia. Interesting. Nothing to do with us, though. Seleucids do not seem to be doing well. But there we go. It's pretty standard stuff. So 2 settlements besieged. We know this. Right. Okay. Very interesting. First of all, let's get Rickburgis down into Arretium. Well, let's get him around Arretium, because we might have him moving further south in a second. So first of all, we did that. Okay, let's have a look at Lucio the Mad. Now, Lucio the Mad, is he a faction? He's the faction leader, which I think means, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the faction leader survives. Does the faction leader survive? If I went and took Numantia? And even then, if I took Numantia, that could take me 3, 4, 5 turns to get there. He's going to take Lemon by that point, and he'll have a settlement. So really, we've got to go for Lucio the Mad. We don't have any choice. It's annoying. I don't want to have to fight Lucio the Mad, although his army is pretty trash. I would have liked to have fought him in a defensive position. Doesn't seem like we're going to be able to. So okay. What we'll do, we'll stand here. We can't reach him yet. We'll stand here. These guys will defend Leminum, and then they've got to get back in the action. It's a shame they had to go this far west, because I wanted these guys to deal with the Romans. It's a strong army, but nothing we can do. We have to kill off the Gauls once and for all. And then these guys actually will probably go down to Numantia, take a boat towards Rome. That would be good. Talking of boats, we have one here. We're trying to investigate whether Parma holds the Julii, and that is why they're still around. There you go. Okay, I thought this was the case. How many troops do they have? 2 troops. How many do we have? 4. Okay, so logically we should be fine unless there is a Julii army sitting on the island which we can't see. And there is. Typical. Captain Decimus, 3 men. Okay, now there are some mercenaries. We don't have a lot of money. They're Rhodian slingers, though. Do we take the Rhodian slingers? How much would it cost? About 1,500. You know what? I'm going to do it just because it is worth just taking the Julii out. We need to take them out. I know we haven't got a lot of money. That's the campaign rule. So we're going to besiege Parma. We'll be attacked next turn. So I'm not even going to bother to build equipment because this guy will attack. And then hopefully the Julii will be gone forever. I hope. So that's the plan over in Parma. I don't think they have any other settlements as far as I'm aware of. Right, let's have a look at the Senate now. Now this guy is occupying the bridge, which is slightly annoying. But we need to form an army. So Rick Burgess has all these guys. Good. So stand here. Now we can bring along. Let's just bring along as many phalanx as you can. Plus those archers, they did a good job. Plus you. How many would that be? That's a strong army. That's an army that can defeat some Romans, I reckon. So that's good. The remnants can just stay in Arretium. That's fine. So this army needs to go south, but I want this guy, captain, to get off the bridge. Just get off the bridge so I can use it. But anyway, what we'll do, we'll head down here, and we will advance towards Rome very, very soon. Doesn't look like a lot of forces. A couple of armies, but they're all weak. They're all very weak. So interesting. Notice there's some Scipii on this boat. Not sure what they're doing. That is slightly concerning, but it's okay. It's not too bad. Okay, now Ariminum is a bit unhappy. That's a bit of a shame. We need to repair something. We need to repair the shrine. That will help. And we'll recruit at the end of the term. That's fine. I need to know how much money I've got. Right, let's have a look at the Dacians now. Now, the Dacians have attacked Vicus Marcomanni with a force of Captain Oltania. 2 units. 2 units. What have we got? That's not our force. What have we got in Marcomanni? A decent amount. Wait, let's have a look. Oh, okay. Not amazing, but if we recruit one more unit, I'm pretty certain we'll be able to defeat Captain Oltania. I'm pretty certain about that. So, in which case, we'll just carry on with our plan to take Aquincum. Now, we know there is an army over here because we could see it last turn, but that doesn't matter. We need to combine these 2 forces, and that's a decent little force. We don't need the mercenaries, it's fine. Stand here. Yep, and there we go. Oh, sorry, the army was there. Fine. What we want to do, we want to head towards that region. Go for Aquincum. So that's the plan there. We can't really do a huge amount more. Now, are there any other big armies we need to sort out? Lugdunum seems to have a decent force. Not sure what you're doing in Lugdunum. Can't actually remember. Another thing is how much force does Numantia have? We need to know this. About 5 units. Okay, interesting, interesting. Right, what I want you really just got to start heading towards Rome. That is the region we need your force in. So, you two start heading in this direction towards northern Italy. Brilliant. Okay, lovely stuff. So they're going to do that. Okay. So we've dealt with the Dacians as much as we can. Nothing we can do there. The Gauls we are right next to. Nothing we can do there. And the Senate we are moving towards. Can't do anything more there. So I'm going to recruit a little bit more. We'll end the turn. We'll probably do one more battle, and that'll be the end of the episode. I'm just going to, by the way, move this Chosen Archer warband to here. I want them to be involved against the Romans if possible. Which means I need to recruit more in Ariminum, incidentally. Right, Ariminum is a little bit unhappy. There isn't a lot I can do this turn until the shrine is back, so we're going to have to hope they don't rebel. I don't think they will. They'll just be a bit unhappy, I reckon. So, let's end the turn, see what happens. Okay, end turn. Brutii do nothing. Oh, it skipped all the Romans. Okay. The Julii. Okay, so this is what we wanted. This is exactly what we wanted and expected. The Romans have attacked. And we have the better force. I definitely think we do. We have the more men. And, yeah, we'll be fine, I reckon. So, Captain Decimus. Town Watcher, terrible. War Dogs aren't great. Equites aren't great either. Particularly against Phalanx troops, of course. Vibius Julius is the only concern, and his unit of Hastati. But again, I think we should be okay. So, let's do this. I reckon we have a very, very good chance of defeating the Julii once and for all. Right, here we are in Palma. And we're going to have a relatively defensive formation. What we're going to do, we're going to have the Phalanx troops and the Axemen in a line like this. And then we're going to have this, because they're going to be protecting the Slingers, who are going to be out of skirmish mode. They're just going to be firing at will, like this. Excellent. We'll have them like that. And then we'll have the general just at the back to support them. Put them in formation and in defensive mode, and we should be fine. Start the battle. Okay, so two armies, they're both coming from a relatively similar direction. We probably should have gotten on the top of that hill, thinking about it, but it's okay. But in which case, we should really go a little bit back. Let's go about, because I don't want them to have the high ground. Let's go around here. That seems alright. They shouldn't have too much of a high ground then. Right, so we've repositioned, and the first army, which is the Equites, War Dogs, and Town Watch. I'm not sure where the Town Watch are, but that was the army. We should do absolutely fine against this. No problem. In fact, I'm going to get the Slingers not to fire. It's just a waste of their stuff, really. Right, so they're charging towards us. Town Watch stand no chance against Spear Warband at all. No chance in hell. I don't care if they're Romans or what. There's no way that Phalanx, Spear Warband of Germany are going to lose to these lads. No way in hell. So they've engaged and they're already wavering. Excellent. And they're broken. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Now, we don't want too many of them getting back to Parma. This is the thing. So, get the general around the side here. I want to get these Town Watch down just because I don't want them getting back to Parma. That would be a little bit annoying if they did do that. Yeah, so Equites are rousing. Honestly, I don't care if the Equites get back to Parma. That's fine. So, chase these guys off. The War Dogs don't know what they're doing because they have not routed yet. They seem to be moving away. I think they're probably going to chase the General. That's fine. All the Town Watch have come back, have they? Well, take this. Take this. Bang. Yeah, they're broken. Okay. They are well and truly broken. Okay, let's get these War Dogs down. These stupid War Dogs. Go on. Oh, they've got a couple of us there. Okay, fair enough. Fair play, fair play. Okay, shouldn't have, maybe shouldn't have done that. Maybe shouldn't have done that. Whatever, we'll live. Let's just move back and wait for the second army to get to us. That wasn't the concerning army anyway, to be honest. So the War Dogs are going to go straight into the Phalanx. They are dead. The Equites might do the same. If they do that, they're dead as well, so it's fine. Equites have sneakily come around the side, which is slightly annoying. But our general is going to support the Axemen. Slightly sneaky from the Equites. Still, though, they're not going to survive the general's charge. Shaken. Still shaken. Broken. There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye. We are never going to see you again, hopefully. So, lads, now step into this direction. You need to face the second army. This will be slightly more of a challenge. It should be fine, however. I want the general, ideally, just to charge straight into the Phalanx. That would be beautiful if they did that. That would be absolutely lovely. Looks like he's going to. Let's get my general around the side. Yep, looks like he's going to. Now I just need to get this general down, and we're in its happy days. You come around the side here as well. I want to trap the general. Like so. Both you... No, don't you dare even think about it. Trying to get away, you little boy. Come on. Yep. Oh, no, did he get our general? No way. You bastard, I'm going to get you. Why are you running away, you coward? Absolute coward. I thought we'd encircled him. And he just goes back and just like smacks my general in the face. Wow, okay. 5 generals dead in one episode. Wow, okay. Just get this guy down. I do not like him. There we go. Yeah, but he's going to get away, isn't he? He's going to get away. I know he is. You coward. No, he's dead. In a glitchy animation, he is dead. Good. Well, 1 general sacrificed for another. That's 6 generals dead. Vibius Julius now. And, of course, heroic death to Sido of Vatira. He's been around for a while, I think. And then the audio cut out. And the footage as well. Typical. They both completely corrupted. It's rare this happens. Slightly annoying. But at least it was right at the end of the episode. You basically missed out on nothing. So, just to summarise what happened, what you missed. It's very, very simple. We obviously won that battle. It was pretty foregone conclusion anyway, but particularly by that point, absolute wipeout. So we defeated the Julii and we managed to take Parma because we took enough of the army and killed their general. So Parma was now ours, and that meant, of course, that the Julii were gone. So we got the end screen saying the Julii are now finished. There is no more Julii. We have seen the end of them, which is excellent stuff. So that was the situation over in Parma. Then what happened is I moved the army. I'll show you this at the beginning of next episode. I'll explain in greater detail. But I moved the army that was near Lucio the Mad, right outside Lemanum, because he was right outside Lemanum as well. So both armies are right outside of Lemanum now, so next episode we'll have a big fight, the defence of Lemanum, between Lucio the Mad and our respective armies, basically, is the situation there. Also, we are dealing with the Dacians. I recruited a little bit more in that region, but we are still moving towards Aquincum. We are trying to reinforce the regions that are being attacked, which is 2 regions, I believe. I'll show you the beginning of next episode, of course. And we are also moving towards Aquincum. So next time, you should see the defence of Lemanum and trying to besiege and take, hopefully, Aquincum as well. With the Romans, we have formed a big army. You saw that army of Rick Burgess. We're moving that army down south towards the city of Rome. And we are right outside the city of Rome. So again, hopefully another big attack there. We could besiege Rome or get attacked next turn. Either way, it should end up in a big victory for us, which would be excellent and means the path to Rome is getting ever clearer. And the rest of Italy, of course, as well. And that was pretty much all we missed. Basically, the movement of like 2 armies and me just saying this is what's happening next episode. But I will show you exactly what's happening at the beginning of the next. So, yeah, sorry for a bit of an abrupt ending, but you really didn't miss out on anything. I promise you that. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.